Hello users, and welcome to Dark Soul for the personal computer. I am playing this as part of my illustrious and magnificent Cyber Monday extravaganza. And I haven't played this game in a hot ass motherfucking minute, so wish me luck. I always make the same character every time. I've got a type. Alright, so this is Dark Soul, and Dark Soul is a hard-ass game. At least it's hard if you're bad, and lo and behold, I'm pretty fucking bad, so... I've also got a little bit of a case. I've got a case of the cold fingers right now, so hopefully this game warms up my cold fingers and I don't get fucked up. But I probably will get fucked up at least a few times. Also, I forgot how terrible this game looks at 30 FPS. Boy, howdy. But yeah, I think this should be fun, exciting, invigorating. I forgot how to navigate the menu there, so that's my bad. Honestly, I'm trying to think, and I don't know when the last time I played this game was. It might be the last time I played this game was the remaster, but I don't think so. I don't know. It might have been. I don't know. It was a while ago, though. At least before I moved. I haven't played this game at least since I moved, so... But yeah, this was one of the first games I actually learned how to speedrun, believe it or not. I never learned how to speedrun the full game, but I used to do races of, like, what was it? I think Kill the Iron Golem was a category I used to do on Speedruns Live. Some other stuff as well. And then I learned how to speedrun this game actually for real-ish, asterisk, in like 2014 or so. And, I've never actually gotten good at it, so... As you can tell, I am clearly very bad at this game. But nonetheless, I can beat the game, theoretically, in under 2 hours. I'd be very surprised if that ends up happening. If I were to wager, and I don't want to sell myself too short, but if I were to wager anything under like 2.5 hours, I think would be pretty good, all things considered. Also, I hope the volume's not too loud. If it is, then my apologies. But, yeah, Dark Souls is a game I played for the first time in 2012, and believe it or not, I actually recorded my first time playing this as a Let's Play, so you can go back and watch 2012 version of me play this game for the first time. I don't recommend doing that, but if you do wanna do that, I mean, you can. But yeah, when I first played this game, I really did fall in love with it. I do think this is a really, really damn good game. Almost every aspect of it, I think, is incredible. The story, the music, the open world atmosphere to it. Just the lore, like kind of the way things are kind of built in the lore. Everything just feels like it has like a very mystical quality to it, and it really does feel really good. That being said, I really never got into the sequels. I played Dark Souls 2 when it came out, but I never finished it. I only played like, you know, up until like one of the first areas. Also, I don't think I need that. No, I don't. Though I do want to actually do a Dark Souls 2 playthrough at some time. At some point, rather, in the near future. I would like to start that. And then I've also played the first area of Dark Souls 3. But when I first played Dark Souls 3, it didn't run on my computer. But that was my old computer. And then, ever since I got this new one, I never really tried again. What do I want to do? I think I want to go down here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so we start off with the master key that allows me to do some fun routing. Right, so I want to go down here and I want to go get the halberd. I want to eat up my humanities because humanities make it so the halberd drops at a higher rate. Which is very, very useful, actually. So there is one thing that I do in this game where I do saving. And by saving, basically what I mean is I copy and paste the save file so that if I die, I don't get sent back to the bonfire. It's a little trick you can do on the PC version that you can't do on the console version. It's banned when you speedrun this game on the leaderboard, but I don't care about speedrunning the game for the leaderboard. I care about having fun. And dying on Quelaag and having to go all the way back over and over again is not fun. It's not enjoyable. It's just frustrating and annoying. So I figure if I'm going to fuck up and die, you know, I don't want to fuck up and die and lose 30 minutes every time I die. It's just a waste of everyone's time. So if that offends you, if that makes you upset, if you think I'm not being a real gamer, you're right. But hopefully you can get over it. This is one of the best areas in the game, I think. One thing I love about this game is how it, like, focuses really well. Like, it feels like the whole game is, like, viewed through, like, a camera lens. You know what I mean? Like, the outside isn't, like, far away looking, but it looks like it's like a movie. You know what I mean? It just looks really cool. It just has that very film style to it. Really is a fantastic game. Absolutely adore this shit. Okay. So I am going to lay at this bonfire, level up my strength a bit, and then I'm going to exit out, and this is when I bring up the save file. Okay. So now, if I don't get the halberd, I'm just going to reload and then try again. And that's way easier than restarting the game over and over and over again. So let's go get the shield. Alright, so my way of killing this guy is just kind of luring him over and then falling off. First try, go, go, go. Fucking cocksucker. Alright, so now what I do is I delete my save file, rename Dark Souls-copy to Dark Souls, and then copy and paste it again. If you want to know how to do this, you go into your Documents folder and go to the NBGI folder in Documents, and that's where Dark Souls saves. So if you ever want to try this at home, that's how it's done. There's a lot of glitches in this game that I really would like to learn at some point in time. But, I don't know, it seems like a lot of work. Halberd, go. Ooh, second try. Alright, I'll take a second try. Awesome. So in order to use the Black Knight Halberd, I need 22 strength and 18 dexterity. And I get that basically just right. If you get the souls that I get and then kill the gargoyles, that'll give you just the right amount. And allow you to buy a battle axe to fight the gargoyles with. So it's actually, it times out pretty well. I do want to kill this fucker. Twinkling Titanite makes the game a little easier in the later stages, like fighting Seath with a slightly upgraded halberd is a lot less annoying than doing it without a slightly upgraded halberd. And then, of course, after Seath, you can fully upgrade it with the Twinkling Titanite fuckers in the cave. Also, my ear is really itchy for some reason. I've got an itchy ear. I've got an itchy ear! Itchy Itchy! But yeah, so the way this is going to be formatted is every 30 or so minutes, I'm going to cut the videos. Like I said before, I'm thinking this is probably going to be a 5-parter, 2.5 hours. But I might be better. I don't know. It really does depend on just muscle memory for the most part. But we'll see. But I'm selling myself short, so... Alright, so I'm also, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to grab, what is it? I'm going to grab the resin, the electric thing. I forget what, I forget what it's called. But I'm going to go ahead and take the shortcut back to the beginning, and then I'm going to loop around and grab that shit, and then teleport back to that bonfire. That's going to be the strategy that I'm employing. As long as I don't die while going for that, then I should be good to go. And I can upgrade my flask as I do that. Bye-bye! I'll just upgrade my flask next time I go down there. It'll be after the gargoyles. Alrighty. But yeah, one thing I really do enjoy about this game is the fact that it really is like, the world is interconnected in such a great way, and that it feels like the world is so large and sprawling, but everything just connects to each other. Like, you see, like, later areas, like, in the backdrops, and, like, it just looks... That was not supposed to happen. Yeah, one of my favorite things is when you just look in the background and, like, you see off a cliff, for example. I really have to make sure I get my soul back, otherwise that's gonna fuck a lot of shit up. And, like, for example, in the Tomb of the Giants, which I'll get to later, you can see kind of the fire areas, where the chaos switch is, and that's really cool. If you look off the cliff at the very beginning, this area that I'm about to go to, like that, you can see, like, you know, you can see, like, the ruins of, I forget what the names of everything are. Or you can see, like, New Londo, that's it. You can just kind of look at it, like, off the cliff and stuff, and it's really cool. It's a fun mechanic. I felt like it didn't really work that way in Dark Souls 2, though I didn't really play enough of Dark Souls 2, I don't think, to make that actual judgment of the game. But Dark Souls 2 felt a lot more detached than this game. I just love how interconnected everything is. Alright, that went a lot better that time. And I got my souls back without a hitch, so that's good news. Undead Burg! Yo, my ears, my ears, like, plural, both of them are really itchy for some reason. I think maybe I've got some sort of disease. Like, it's my left earlobe and then my right inner ear. I'm pretty sure I'm diseased. So the master key is very useful. It allows us to make actual shortcuts, and then it also... I'm not playing well. I'm not. At all, actually. This is terrible. And of course, I'm, like... I'm about to just not go for the resin at this point. Though it does make the fight really easy. I'm just gonna fall into the grasps of the sunken cost fallacy here and go for it. I've already invested so much time into attempting and failing. Plus, I need to go get my 900 souls. So, yeah, this is so far, I mean, this is about what I figured. Stop making all that racket. I'm trying to play the game. This is about what I figured it would be, but this is pretty fucking terrible. So, when I said that this will probably be around 2.5 hours, this is the reasoning. I sold myself short, and hopefully you understand why. I'm surprised, actually. Why did the bell ring? I'm playing the original version of this game, and there's a remaster on Steam. So, I think that's actually really interesting that the bell rang, because that means someone's playing the original version, which I feel like the only reason to play the original version is if you're a speedrunner. Does that mean someone's speedrunning the game right now? That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a big, massive problem. I've actually completely fucked myself now. Yep, this is about what I anticipated. I knew this would happen. Well, I don't really know what to say at this point. I mean, this is embarrassing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm embarrassed. I'm just embarrassed. I should like dying 3 times there, that's one thing. Or twice there is one thing. That's like, it's garbage, right? But a 3rd time? Like, what happened to 3rd time's the charm? There was no charm there. I don't see any charm. I see the opposite of charm. I see harm. Gotta admit, that was pretty clever. I was off the cuff. Like, you got a cuff right here, and then it's just like, it's off. You know what I'm saying? Now I rolled my sleeve up for no reason, and it feels awkward because it's cold. I'm just gonna go ahead and blame the cold fingers on this one. There's no reason this would happen, if not just for the cold fingers, just completely demolishing my ability to play video games. So now I'm 900 souls short, which is an issue. And unfortunately, I do not have any tissues to dry my tears, as well as the tears in the fabric of my ability to play video games. You see, this is the worst part about dying over and over, is then I have to think of, like, what to say. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have any prepared commentary for this. I mean, I barely have any prepared commentary as it is, you know what I mean? But I do not have prepared commentary for going through the same area 17 times. But yeah, see, that wasn't that hard. You just have to not be a stupid motherfucker, which sadly I have problems with. Gold pine resin, that's what it's called. Miss me with that shit, bitch. Alright, so that's basically what was supposed to happen. Now let's actually go fight the Gargs. The bloody buggers themselves. I don't know why I'm making that noise. Okay. So you have this guy who really wants to kill you, but then you can just walk over there. You have some fuckers that are going to attack you from your left. Okay. Easy mode. Alright, so we have 3 of these fuckers. Really only need 1, but I like to go for the 3 anyway. Alright, I'm gonna save. Okay. Go through the fog. Also, this is not my cup. Just want to make that explicit. Alright, let's fight these fuckers. I died 3 times trying to get here, so hopefully I can just do this first try. Come on. Use your flamethrower, bud. Oh. Use your flamethrower, bud. Oh, fuck off. Don't be a prick. See? Easy mode. Literally. Literally. Both literally and actually. So the only problem is now I'm missing a few souls. But, well, what are you gonna do? Hopefully I'll have enough to get 2218. If not, I'll have to go kill a few skeletons. It was only 900. It's a lot, but it's not like the end of the world, you know? The end of the world would be if I had lost the soul of a proud knight. That would be the end of the world. But I didn't, so it's not the end of the world. Ugh. Now I'm fucking belching into the microphone like a fucking animal. God, I love how far up you get. Just looking down is just, God, this game really is beautiful. Come on. I really should just play the sequels. I promise I will soon. Am I purchasing anything here? I don't think so. Pretty sure I'm just killing this guy.
It is only human to commit. Thou hast made thyself, and thou leavest me no choice. I shall accept thy next confession.
Motherfucker. Thou shalt regret this! Alright, let's see. How many fuckers do I need to kill? Oh! We're good. Don't need to kill any. Also, that's where I split. Alright, on to Quelaag. Alright, so now that we've got the halberd on, it's basically one of the best weapons in the game. I'm not a huge Dark Souls professional, I don't know every route, but I know that the halberd's one of the easiest weapons to get, and it's also one of the best weapons. I know the Gravelord sword is pretty good too. That's what I used to play back in 2013. And then I was like, I'm going to try the halberd route. That sounds a lot more simple and easy, and then it's just really easy. It makes every boss, like, you don't really need to, like, worry about leveling. You don't really need to worry about pretty much anything. Once you've got the halberd, you can just basically kill any boss pretty easily. So, that's going to be kind of the goal here. And then I'm going to upgrade my Estus Flask while I'm at it. Also, I don't need this. Get out of here. Also, I think this golden armored motherfucker is here. Not to be confused with the golden armor in Mega Man X3. This is not Mega Man X.
You leave me no choice.
I mean, okay, honestly, that's not too bad, because now the ring is going to spawn there. So, I mean, honestly, that wasn't actually the worst thing in the world. It was hilarious, but I mean, you need to, like, kind of reload the game for the ring to spawn. So dying, I mean, hey, it did the trick. If there's anywhere to die, that's definitely somewhere you could die. I mean, honestly. I don't need the resin anymore. Okay. Alrighty. Onwards to Quelaag. Again, that's one thing I love about this game is when you start with the master key, just because all the game worlds like is just super interconnected, it allows you to, it just makes the speedrun really cool because you can just kind of do whatever you want for the most part, and that's what it's just fun. I love like non-linear level design. And this does non-linear level design extraordinarily well. I have some buggies. Unkind creatures. Alright. One thing I wish that I did in this game was go to the lake with the Hydra. That's my favorite part in the game. I think it's called like Ash Lake or something like that. That's my favorite part in the game. It's so fucking beautiful. Maybe I'll do another casual playthrough of this game at some point. I had a lot of fun doing the casual playthrough of the remaster, like whenever that came out, like a year ago or so. If you do this trick, it makes your stamina bar lower, like, at a lower rate. I don't know if you noticed that, you just gotta pay attention. Pay attention to me! Please! I've had a lot of coffee so far today. I basically downed like 75% of that cup before starting, and now it's almost over. So, going in. So I'm probably going to end the first part of this playthrough slash speedrun slash whatever you want to call it after I beat Quelaag. So prepare yourselves. Hopefully you've enjoyed. So far, I think, you know, it's going. Is it going well? Debatable. But it's going. I'm definitely going. Alright, first try, yes or no? I love how, like, you just hear dog barking, almost, is what it sounds like. I think that's actually Quelaag making noise, but I just love it. It just sounds like, ruff! Ruff! It's so fucking funny. Anyway, that fight actually went pretty well. I'm surprised. I mean, you know, given the fact that I died 3 times by basic zombies, I mean, you know, like, that's surprising. You gotta admit that you got, like, that was pretty good. Anyway, speaking of pretty good, I hope you tune in tomorrow for the continuation.